in a hurry. Hello there. I am on my way to Louisville now. I'm very excited for the weekend, mostly because I am not used to getting up so early, and I'm not used to doing so much in a day. I'm happy, and I'm happy it's the weekend. I woke up late. I set my alarm for plenty of time for me to get up and take a shower and get ready. I wasn't going to walk this morning, and I set a last chance alarm, and I always do that just in case. I'm so glad I did, because I did not get up until that last alarm went off at 6 o'clock when I wanted to get up at 5 o'clock. So luckily all my stuff was already packed and ready to go. I just had to, throw the last minute things in there and then load up the car, and then I took breakfast to go. So I had breakfast. I had my regular yogurt, but instead of granola, because I didn't take that with me, I had some banana chips with my yogurt. And then for lunch I had leftovers from the other day. Oh my gosh, my water for the day. I lost over half my water from my water bottle that I packed with me for the day, and I lost it in my bag. Luckily there wasn't a whole lot in there, and so not very much got wet, but there was a whole bunch of water in there. So I was talking to somebody today about, how I'm doing finding my place and that kind of thing, and I described it to them like this. When I was little, I used to have a really hard time getting on escalators, and it'd just be kind of like I can't get on, I just can't figure out how to do it. And I would eventually get on, and once I was on, it was fine, and it was a smooth ride. I feel like I'm trying to get on, and start that smooth ride. And I said, it's, once you're on, you're fine, but it's getting on that's hard, and that's kind of how I feel right now, but I'll get there and it's fine. And I felt like that was the perfect analogy to describe this situation coming in, and everybody has their routines and everybody knows what they're doing, and here I come and adding another element to it that you have to work around when you're used to the way things were before. So, and everybody's very excited to have me there, and so nice and so friendly and so helpful, and I love it there. I'm still trying to step on that escalator and get to the smooth ride point, but I'm very excited to be getting on this escalator. Is that cheesy? I don't care. Didn't walk earlier, but I am going to walk on the treadmill. Once I get back to Louisville, I will walk on the treadmill, and I'm thinking I might actually want to go for an hour, because I've been wanting to do that for a while, because I do need to build up and be able to walk for that 5K that I signed up for on the 25th. But I might need a snack first because I'm hungry. I'll see you in Louisville. Alright, so here's the deal. It's actually, I think, in the 50s right now, but it's getting kind of dark outside. It's not getting kind of dark. It is dark. I don't want to go walking in the dark. So, I've decided to go for a walk inside on the treadmill, and I'm actually kind of excited about it for two reasons. One, because I love having a treadmill at that other house, but it can't, twice now it has shut off on me about 10 minutes in, and I don't know why it shut off, because I didn't touch anything. There's nothing that I did. So that kind of freaks me out. And second of all, I'm excited because I'm actually going to walk this time. Last time when I did not walk before I went to work, then I chickened out because I was so tired and I didn't want to walk, and I didn't walk. Well, today I'm going to walk, and not only that, but I'm going to shoot for an hour. Kind of depends on how my foot goes. I'm still not really feeling anything in my foot just when I walk for a long time, but I kind of start to feel it after walking for about 20 to 25 minutes, I start feeling the plantar fasciitis starting to want to creep back in. JJ! Hi, baby. Why do you look like that? What do you look like that for? You're so sweet. Aw. Hi, baby. That's my girl. Just my girl. I love you. Did you miss me? Are you mad at me because I've been gone? Yeah. Yep. Totally watching How I Met Your Mother. One of my favorites. Alright, and start. And I'll go up from there. I'm just going to kind of start easy and then work my way up and just do whatever I feel like doing. Just for an hour. So, I was only 5 minutes in. I can already feel in my foot, like, it hurting. I'm hoping maybe it'll kind of go away, because sometimes it does that. And I think I'm getting it because you know, I've been up and walking around all day already. So I think that's what it is. And almost 20 minutes in, and now my other foot hurts. But at least kind of like an even split, so I'll get over it. About 35 minutes in, I kind of started to get tired. But I'm going to push through. I'm going to finish out the next 20 minutes because that's part of it, is pushing past what you think you can do. Now, I know that I can do more. I'm just getting tired and I want to stop. But, you know, getting past that point where you want to stop, getting past that point where you feel like you just cannot go anymore, you can get past it. Because I've done it before. So I know that I can do it again. And I'm excited to do that. I'll feel really good when I'm done. Definitely feel really good when I'm done. So I decided that because I do feel like quitting, I amped it up a little bit. Just to stick it to myself. Up to 3. I don't think I've gone that fast since I started in January. I think this is the fastest I've ever gone. So, see how long I can hold this out because my ankles have kind of started hurting. 2 miles. I've got 10 minutes left. Ever since I amped up the speed, I feel like I can keep going. 3, 2, 1. I need to slow down. I'm going to cool down and for a minute or two here. I've gone 2.5 miles. 2.5 miles. 2.5 miles. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I don't know how to stop it. I want my information. Well, unfortunately, that's all the details that I'm going to get. But the important thing is that I know how far I went. And I know that I went 60 minutes. And I got my calories. I don't know what my maximum heart rate was. I think it was around 140. So, because I took it a couple times, but I don't know for sure. Average speed, what all that stuff is, like, I don't really even care. I really just care how far I went and how long I went. Let's wrap this up. Alright, question time. How am I feeling physically? I feel energized. My legs were not near as wobbly as I thought they would be when I started walking around. And I thought that they would be really wobbly, and they're actually not. They feel a little weird, but not wobbly. My feet were definitely hurting, especially my right foot, because that's the one that I've always had problems with the plantar fasciitis in. It hurts like on the balls of your feet, near the big toe, and especially in that whole area. It's kind of painful, and it's that painful where you feel like you really want to like stretch it to make it feel better, and that does definitely help. And the bottom of my left foot, I can tell where it's been rubbing on the bottom, and if I go too much longer, then I would definitely be getting a blister, but right now I can just tell it's just a little sore, but it won't be bad. My legs are officially twitching now. My ankles kind of started to hurt, but I'm also coming off of like being up and walking around all day, and then walked for an hour. So that does make a difference on everything else because my body's already tired, and so, you know, coming off of that and then going to walk makes everything a little bit worse than if I just woke up in the morning and walk. Hot and sweaty, which I really didn't get that way until about 30 minutes in, and then that's when I really feel like I started burning calories and burning some of that fat away, because I've actually read where you don't actually get in the fat burning zone until 30 minutes in, and, you know, up to that point you're just burning calories, and then after that you're actually burning fat, which is what I want to be burning. My legs are twitching some more. I feel amazing. I feel so much better eating right, getting some exercise, and it's not even that hard of an exercise. It's just walking, and you know when you can do a little bit more. You know when you can push yourself a little bit more, and that's what I'm trying to do now. It just feels good. It feels good physically, but then it also just feels good because I just feel better inside and out. How far did I go? Well, oh yeah. I'm feeling really good about that number. Really, really good. Now, if I want to walk that 5K on the 25th in an hour, I'm really going to have to pick up the pace, which I feel like I could do. I was walking at 3.0. 3.1 is nothing more. And if I can do that for an hour, then I've got it. But I only walked 3.0 for 20 minutes, so I'm going to have to keep building up on that. I know that I can do it. I'll get there. I guess that's it. Alright, I need to go stretch now before my muscles cool off too much. So, especially stretch out my foot, because that'll be a problem in the morning if I don't. I'm a dork. I'm about to get up and now I don't feel like moving. I had to make myself. This is an exercise that my podiatrist told me about the first time I was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis. And it's just where you take like a ball. It's better if you have like a tube, but of course I don't have one. So, you know, the tennis ball will work, but you just kind of roll it back and forth, and that stretches out that muscle on the bottom of your foot. It's kind of in that feels good and hurts at the same time kind of things, but it stretches that out so that it doesn't tighten up, and then that's what causes the pain. They said to use like a water bottle and fill it with water and freeze it, and so then it's nice and hard so that you can stretch your foot over it, but it also is cold, which is good for any inflammation and that kind of thing. I left my calendar back at home, so I can't wait to fill that in